Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael and this is Happy Ghost Reacts. Today I'll be reacting to Mob Psycho 100 Season 1 Episode 9 called Claw 7th Division. Yeah. Last episode was probably my favorite by far. Everything from the character development to truth coming out to action to fighting to just everything about last episode was incredible. I absolutely enjoyed it from start to finish. Every bit of that last episode was incredible. But as for what happened, so Mob did not react how I anticipated him to. Instead of being angry and upset at Ritsu for using the powers against humans, he instead was extremely happy for him. He'd finally gotten his wish to be a psychic. And then Ritsu hit him with the now that I have power, I feel like I can stand up to you even though you didn't know that I needed to stand up to you. I've been afraid of you my whole life. I'm assuming it was since the incident with the high school thugs and that flashback we saw when the first time he got knocked unconscious, and whatever entity is within him that kind of comes out like we saw last episode when he was conscious for the first time and allowed him to kind of stand up again once he got knocked unconscious at the end of the fight. Then Teru is back into the picture. He's kind of assisting Mob now, which is cool to see with his 150% hair. Respect to him from going to 0 to 150. But yeah, we learn that the organization, as well as the man that we had kind of been teased about for a couple episodes in the hoodie, are all a part of an organization called Claw, which the name of the episode is in quotes called Claw. And they're both espers. They seem to be more versed in esper stuff, I guess is the only way I can describe it. And they the guy that we saw who fought Mob and beat the crap out of Ritsu, he used more physical powers, and the guy who was at the laboratory was using like a samurai sword with his esper powers. And the other thing was, and I think it might have something to do with their name being their like organization name being Claw, that they must have to get some sort of scar. I don't know, but because they both had scars on their face. I think both of them had it on their face. I know one of them for sure. I think the other one had it like on his chin almost, and the other one had it like across his face. But yeah, then they've been taken to this this building. And as Teru was explaining, this organization takes young espers and brainwashes them to become their like soldiers, basically. So I'm very curious what's going to happen next. Mob, Teru, Dimple. I don't know if the rich guy is going to assist in any way, but I'm curious to see how this is going to go in this next episode. Is Mob going to already get to Ritsu? Is Ritsu going to escape with the other esper kids that were all kidnapped as well? I honestly have no predictions for how this is going to play out, because this anime, as well as the other ones I'm watching, always seem to have these twists that I am not anticipating. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into this episode of Mob Psycho 100. Let's go.
We ran into more trouble than expected. You mean you did? Whatever.
Oh, Claw 7th Division is the name of the building, or is what's written on the building, I guess.
Have been your target. Our orders are to make abducting kids with the strongest psychic powers our top priority. If the division leader found out that you messed up like this...
This all sounds very interesting indeed. Just fill me in on the situation. We'll handle it ourselves. I'll make sure the division leader...
Yeah, he has a scar across his nose and stuff.
To bring the other scars too?
No, I'm all that's needed for this one. Koyama's an idiot, but he is...
Did you call him scars? That makes sense. They all have scars.
So I don't consider this a mission. We're just gonna go nip a little trouble in the bud. Oh.
I think you're about to have a bad time against Mob.
Big organization, well run too. If you ask me, I think you're going to need somebody pretty special on your side for this.
What do you mean?
And by pretty special, I mean me.
You know, like somebody right under your nose.
Yeah, me right
The
here.
Body
Teru.
Improvement Club.
You know, they would be helpful.
So I figured I should do it now while I still have a fighting chance against them. And by fighting chance, I mean you.
Mob is really the only fighting chance. That is true.
Next attacker will be here any second.
That's true.
But the...
Well, that was quicker than I thought. Let's ask him some questions.
And I'm stronger than that guy.
That's not what I'm asking you. I wanted to know if he could win.
Well,
Wait, did that soda can just say Mob?
as strong as that kid was, he was still only a kid. If I hadn't let my guard down, I could have squashed him from the get-go.
That's not true. You would have knocked him unconscious and he would have kicked your ass even harder. Whoa.
Hurry up and spit it out.
I let my guard down!
He's tired.
Dang. We didn't even get to see this one. This is lost.
Law's elite, the scars live up to their name. Despite
Scars.
fighting the boss
Oh.
and ending up with a scar, their abilities were acknowledged, and they became part of the upper echelon.
Oh. That's why they have scars.
True. We know about their hideout, the names, as well as the abilities of all the other SCAR members, and a few other things on top of that.
Maybe,
Hey.
but I find it hard to believe he'd
That-
tell us
I mean-
everything so easily.
Come on, kid, give me a break.
He knows that's normal interrogation tactic.
Are you the person in charge here? No one in our group has psychic powers. This is a big misunderstanding, so please let us go.
Did you all make a secret agreement to act as
Whoa.
though you don't have any psychic powers? You have 10 seconds. Now show me your powers. Be quick.
He's got a weird face.
Come. Nobody holds out on me.
Kaito!
Oh no. I got the...
Oh no, what happened?
What?
No, Kaito!
What?
He's dead.
This will happen to all of you. Take the evening to reconsider your attitudes, if you value your pathetic lives.
Oh my god. I'm like speechless right now. That made my stomach drop.
I see it. It's that building, right?
Yes, that's it.
How do we go from a super like dark scene to something that's kind of funny? Whoa.
If I let you escape me and infiltrate the facility like this, my reputation will be ruined!
I think it's already ruined.
I've
Uh-oh.
got you now, punk!
Is he using his middle fingers? Oh no. Yeah, he's using his middle fingers.
My powers are pretty impressive.
It's because he's got the rings on
How
them?
long can you keep this up?
Kageyama! I have to focus on keeping these trees away from me!
Why does it always look like whenever Teru's using his psychic powers, he's holding in P? Oh! Whoa.
Apparently, in the face of absolute power, technique and finesse don't mean much.
Jeez, Mob just sandwiched that dude.
Shiratori, help us escape from this place. Have a heart, dude! Sure, I want to get out of here too.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't he want to get out of the places? What?
We're telepaths, remember? We can communicate with each other even if one of us is far away. I was talking to him just now.
Oh.
Good thing he chose to take my brother, cause together we saw through their tricks. So he's alive.
Thank God, I thought they straight up killed a kid. Yo! Ignite! Hey, it worked.
It opened. That was easier than I thought.
Of course they're gonna know that happened. They just screamed.
You'll all be held responsible.
If you think we're gonna hold back on you because you're kids, you're mistaken.
I don't think that. The three of you are incompetent, disposable lackeys. So why would I ever expect you to have any common sense?
I see. Tough guy, huh? Well, try protecting yourself with that spoon bending. Mr. Natural!
Please, Powers, do as I say. I really need you.
Whoa! Oh my god. That was sick.
Aki, at this point, we're gonna have to rely on your clairvoyance.
Huh? My powers?
Can we count on you?
I'll give it my best.
Oh, give me a break.
I mean, this is like an awakening moment for all of them. They're gonna put in a situation where they need to actually use their powers.
Wanna blow him away?
But we don't know anything about him.
Let's focus on rescuing Ritsu.
That figures.
Okay then.
Oh, what's that technique?
It's the air whips. I figured them out.
Yeah, no, it's just middle fingers for some reason. He's using middle fingers too.
Sorry about that.
Whoa.
I'm not sure if you knew this, but it's much easier to possess somebody when they're in shock.
You seem used to
That is weird.
We might have been better off if you possessed Tarada, because then we could have used his powers.
All espers have their own mental protection. As such, it makes it harder for evil spirits to possess them. That goes for you guys too.
Hearing him talk like really deeper voice is really funny.
There.
Don't you get it? I was weakened then too!
But why is that?
Oh, come on, because you almost exorcised. Never mind. Forget it.
All right, let's go.
No, A team right there. This is B team.
Coast is clear. We're counting on you, Kurosaki.
Oh,
We should go this way.
Let's move.
yo, he's kind of helping them.
There, let's keep going.
Right.
A team and B team about to merge now.
Who are you guys?
Yeah.
Easy. Are you trying to kill him?
I guess we both hit him at the same time. Listen up, Kageyama. Leave all these lackey grunts to me, okay? Now, the first thing we should do is find out where they're holding your brother.
Oh,
They're not holding him anymore.
You abducted some kids, didn't you? Tell us where they are or you're gonna get it.
Okay. The children are in the
So are these people not espers? Is it only the people with the scars?
We got intruders. Go capture them.
Hold up. Let's contact the Scars about this. You never know, they might be espers.
Yeah, okay, so claws are espers, the other people are not.
That plan is fine, Koyama. Find the intruders, but you won't get away with losing to the same person twice.
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited to see this. I feel like Mob and them are gonna have sick fights again.
I'll head off to the right. Kageyama, you take the middle.
Yes.
We meet once more. I beat the crap out of you and you can already move? Well, I'm glad you're doing all right. I'll kill you this time for sure.
I really want to know what's gonna happen, but I feel like the episode's about to end.
With our full powers!
we don't have time for all that.
Oh yeah? Is that so? What? Are you trying to reserve your stamina or something? You're gonna have to face me. Now die!
He's coming!
Mob is Mob is gonna hurt him.
What? What's happening? I can't move a finger!
No, you got pissed off, Mob. Oh my god. Same thing he did to Mob. Except
Sorry,
he did
didn't
that
think
100
about that
times
being
over.
So noisy.
I see. You
Holy
meant that you
crap.
didn't have time to try to hold back on him. Didn't expect that from Kageyama.
Oh,
Koyama's not responding.
yeah,
We're
because he's in
dealing
the
with someone
ceiling.
Powerful here.
Apathetic.
Let's go.
It's time
Oh,
to
I'm
show
so
these
excited, but I know the
intruders
episode's
true
about to
terror of
end.
Claw.
Oh, no. Well, that was a good episode too. I mean, all of them have been. I don't think that there's been a single bad episode of this show. But I want to know what happens next. I want to know how easily Mob is just going to absolutely destroy all of them. I know that obviously for the sake of the show, one of them are going to best Mob in some way, and Mob's going to get hurt a little bit, and Mob's going to get forced to do something new and extreme because we're coming up to the season finale, which is crazy to think about. But, yeah, so Ritsu is kind of helping, as I'm calling them, B Team, to kind of awaken themselves finally. All of them, I swear, I thought they killed the other twin. I was like, man, this show did not hold back. But it was just an illusion, an Esper illusion to make it look like he was injured. But because they're, that twin telepathy, whatever, they've been communicating and he knows he's okay. But, yeah, so Ritsu's kind of becoming their, like, mentor in a way, forcing them to have to use their powers at a much higher capability than they have been this entire time, which is very cool to see. I hope that he makes friends with them after this whole situation is over with. I hope none of them actually die, because that would make me really sad to see kids die in a show. But yeah, and then A Team being Mob, Teru, and Dimple, who is now possessed one of the lackeys, and talking really deep voiced, which I think is just because of probably the actual voice of the person he possessed. But I don't know, because he sounded exactly the same when he was in the first guy when we met him in episode 3. He sounded, and actually no, he did sound a little different. I think it's just Dimple's voice meshed with whomever he's taken over, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, now I know why they all have scars. It's because they fought the leader of Claw, and I think they said, I mean, obviously they lost, because if they won, then they would probably be the new leader. So it's just a battle scar from fighting the leader of Claw, if that's what I'm understanding. And by doing that, and I'm assuming not dying, they become a higher up person in the organization, which is very interesting. And it seems like when you go above that, you don't have to show your face, because that lady was wearing that hazmat looking suit, and she was the manager, I guess, for lack of a better term, of that building, the 7th division. So I'm curious if she is an Esper and she is stronger than all of the scars. I wonder if she's gonna be like the boss here, and I don't know if we're gonna, I mean, Scar being a huge organization like that and only having episode 10, 11, and 12 left of this season, I can only imagine that they're just gonna scrape the surface of Claw, but I might be wrong. I mean, they probably are, because there's, as Teru said, there's like 100 like extremely dangerous and trained espers, as far as he's aware, that are in the organization. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how Mob, A Team, Mob, Teru, and Dimple are going to handle some of the Scar people, because I can only assume that B Team, being Ritsu and the other kid espers, are going to encounter some as well. Probably going to be put in situations, in extreme situations, that will kind of awaken their powers, and it'll be a really cool thing to see. Like, I'm sure that that kid with the fire is gonna like get put in a situation. He's gonna have a flamethrower. I believe the other one, I think the other one, I forget. Okay, one of them had a flame telepathy. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna break it down right now. I just believe that they're all gonna be pushed to new limits and unlock more of their potential, and I'm very interested to see how this is going to play out. Mob completely handled that guy the second time around with absolutely no issue, because he's already heated. He's preheated. He's preheated, and they're all entering the oven of Mob. They cannot handle his heat, and I'm ready for it. So I think that's everything I have to say. So if you stuck around for this post discussion, I just want to say thank you. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Please consider dropping a like and subscribing if you want to stay up to date on all of my future videos. And until next time, with the next episode of Mob Psycho 100, hope you all have a fantastic day, and peace.